Hey folks, welcome back. Today's going to be a little bit different video. I have found a man. You think I buy stuff? I don't have anything on this guy. He buys everything. He buys machinery. He buys hand tools. He's got everything. You'll be seeing that over the next upcoming 2 or 3 videos. There's so much stuff. I've spent 2 days there already. Anyway, today's video, to get it started off, is a little different, and it's a tour of a shop, or a future shop. I don't know how many of you guys follow Brian Block's channel. I'll put a link up here to it. But I like Brian. I just think he needs to live in a better place, a little closer to me. So I've been actively looking for a new shop for Brian. And I found the perfect place. I know from watching all of Brian's old videos that he can turn this thing into a dream shop. In fact, it's already got a lot of the equipment and necessities there. It shouldn't take Brian more than 2 weeks to finish this. And a plus, Brian, is if you take on this project, Don, I'll tell you right now, Don will promise to come paint all your machines for you. How's that? Well, you guys stick around and watch the video. After this one, we've got at least 2 more coming up, and they've got a lot more tools than this one is. But thanks for watching. Well, Brian Block, I have found the answer to all of your problems. I know how you hate being cold up there. So all you have to do, I've been looking for you. I'm taking care of you. I have found you a new shop project. Man, it is a heck of a lot easier to finish this one off than the one you spent 3 or 4 years working on up in Tennessee. In fact, this one is ready for you to drive up here, bring your tool belt, and get right on it. They've already set up the scaffolds for you. Big door. My gosh, you just got to mow a few weeds and you can get right. Well, look at that, Brian. It already has a CNC something for you. I don't know what it is. Looks like maybe a lathe. You can get in here and check it out. Wow. It's even got your very own bumper sticker. Huh. What more could you want? And look, it's only had about 11 million parts run through it. And the boss, I want the boss for, I can't even read that. Tulsa, Oklahoma. My gosh. What's in here, Brian? Need to take some Scotch-Brite pad. Just clean right up. Don't worry about it. And then it's got all this in there. Well, I don't think that's a lathe, Brian. You may have to bring your own. I can't even get into this thing. It's very secure. What more could you want in a machine tool? Security. And look, you could even double as a sandblaster. All you need is a pair of gloves and a stool, and take that motor off and you'd be right up there. And you know, if you look up at the ceiling, it's got a few minor places that need a little bit of repair. I mean, you can see light through it, but heck, you can see light through yours for years. You're used to that. It's got you some storage racks, and look, all the material you will ever need. Wow. And speaking of ready to go, it's got a workbox, and do my eyes deceive me? No sirree, Bob. There's a drill press for you. Now all you need is to put in the overhead belts, and shoot, you could be working tomorrow. Don't need, you know, this is a nice time of year down here. You don't need a roof. You could fix that this winter when it's, you know, when you have some spare time. Look, luggage racks. My gosh, you could put all your luggage on this thing and roll it around. And it's got, oh wow, it's even got a break room. Yes sir, microwave and wheel hubs all ready to go. That's a little tabletop barbecue, I think. And what a place. It's got indoor plumbing. Can you imagine that? Indoor plumbing. Wow. Oh, that's why it's got this windmill here. It's got your very own water supply. All you got to do is dig a hole and stick it in there, and all the water you can use, free. No city water fees for you, no sir. And look, we like to be prepared down here in Texas. It's got your backup water supply, Brian. My gosh, how much more could you want? There's even some, oh, this would help you move your material around. And heck, no more futzing around with doors. You could put it right out there. It's got a road built there for you. And look, there's more material. This is great. Well, what else can we find in it? A ladder? My gosh, you can get all the way up there. Well, almost all the way. It's one of them aluminum ladders. Wow, won't ever rust on you. But heck, you work so hard, you'll be up and down. It's already got all the mortises in place in the beam, so you can hang a vise or a drill press off of this. Shoot, you could even be a blacksmith in here. Got all the wood you need for your fire, your kid, whatever they call that thing. Panels, my God. It's even got a big something or another. Don't worry about that. Never mind. If you had windows, you could put this wrap all over them suckers. And oh my God, look, another forklift for you to mess with. Why, I'm sure you could stick a locomotive engine in that thing real quick. And my gosh, we only the finest for you, Brian. We have hardy plank siding, pallets of the stuff, very own outside. No, that's not storage. I think that's a porta potty, Texas size. And if you need anything lifted, my God, you got that fancy lift. This is even better. You just kind of throw the chain over a rafter. You just pick one, anyone will do. Yeah. Oh my God, there's a ladder for you. You don't even have to roll your ladder around. You can go right up and down it. Check out the metal storage racks for materials. Wow. Wow. Now, I'm ashamed to admit that I don't even know what the heck that is. Looks old. It's an antique for you, Brian. My gosh, your machine doesn't work out for you. You could be an antique dealer. What else can we do to help make your life easier around here? What the heck is that? We got to go over there and check that out. There's that ladder again. You know, too many rungs are kind of overrated. You don't need all of those. More of that good timber. Just waiting for you to climb up there and put it up. Scaffolds are up. It's got a forklift for you already. It's probably too wimpy for your use. And they do have modern things here. Look at that. Formica. It's almost the way it was when they built that. Wow. Now this, I think I know what this is. This stumped me for a little while. I think this is a rotating glue-up rack. Yeah, those clamps kind of give it away. But man, is it... Oh, it's even motorized. Wow. Let's look at this thing. James L. Taylor Manufacturing Company, Poughkeepsie, New York. Patented in November 4th, 1919. Wow. And look, as usual, it needs cast iron repair. They've already done it for you, Brian. You don't have to mess with it or anything. My God, just a little bit of, some Scotch-Brite will take care of that too. Don't worry about it. You can sit right here and give, well, you could sit right here and give Bailey rides. You just put his bed on one of these and up and down he goes. And you know, here's this automatic 1919 switch. That's a momentary switch. My gosh, I bet it goes forward and backwards. Ha! Oh, well. Oh, look, Brian. You know what those are, don't you? Yes, sirree. It's for that Dodge of yours. You can roll your Dodge around when the engine conks out. You don't have to push it like that anymore. You're all set, buddy. And then 240 volts. Wow. They had everything back in 1919. Wow. Oh, Brian. More aluminum. Oh man, you could put a chop saw on this and just go to town. There's two of them. Not one, but two. And if you find those scaffolds are a little bit wobbly, don't worry. There's plenty of extra supports right there. And you can even push them out there on your own antique cart of some kind. Yes, sirree, Bob. Sell that for an antique too. Now, don't worry about these termites. They're okay. Don't worry about them. In fact, I think they're a delicacy over in parts of South Africa. What else have we got around here, Brian? Oh my gosh. Brian, it's got all the electricity you could use. And that looks like it's this century too. Wow. There's the other. Man, you can have two wheels of your Dodge rolling around. I don't know if it could do that. That's pretty fast for that Dodge. Let's hear it, Brian. If you had a big saw, you'd never have to buy another one of these blades again. And you could use it to do this wood. I wonder if there's one around. Another bathroom. My God, this is a 2.5 bath. Wow. Wow. What more could they think of? Well, Brian, I know this is getting a little long and you've got work to do, but I want you to think about this. And I mean, it only needs a little bit of work. And the way you work, shoot, you have this done in 5 hours? Yeah. So give me a call. Let me know. I'll be your broker for it. And I got an easy payment plan, I bet. I'm sorry, Brian. I just couldn't resist it. Bad Steve. Bad Steve.